Ladies and gentlemen, introducing you to this bout on our card here tonight. This one brought to you thanks to MMA Fight Store. We do it in the Bantamweight division. Introducing to you first, standing across in the blue corner, weighed in officially 61.2 kilos. Travels to Queensland tonight from Auckland, New Zealand, where he's trained out of the city kickboxing gym. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nick Thornton. His opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, weighed in officially 61.4 kilos. From the Sunshine Coast here in Queensland, he's trained out of the Ignite MMA gym. Eatons Hill, make some noise. This is Gene Alexander.
Fight number 11 on our card tonight, brought to you by MMA Fight Store. Now with their convenient Brisbane store open and running, getting quality equipment has never been easier. Head to mmafightstore.com.au to upgrade your MMA gear today. Alexander in the red, Thornton in the blue. Immediately, you see Thornton looking to establish that range. Very, very long jab. And going to the legs as well. Thornton's such a strange style. Not just with what he's doing now, because there's method to this, but when he throws, he tends to elbow up his shots. But the weird thing is, it works. It almost throws off the timing that he's a beat too late or he's a beat too early. It's very, very interesting. As Alexander's moved into southpaw and back into orthodox. And there you see that power. He's really got the attention of Thornton already.
It looks like Thornton was trying to feint there a little bit, and Alexander just not caring and throwing two massive bombs, regardless of what Thornton is feinting or faking.
Looks like the game plan for Thornton is to pressure and back Alexander up. Alexander having nothing of it. It's kind of a switching of the roles. It's usually Alexander that's the one pressuring. Oh, and Thornton being very aggressive. He looks determined. Thornton choosing to be the hammer and not the nail. And a spin from Alexander, that was cool.
That was quick, that was a dangerous attack.
There's definitely a discrepancy in range. You just see how long the limbs are of Thornton. He's got that little bit of height as well. When those two things combined, it compounds the effect. I'm liking the activity of Thornton, though. When he's not going first, it gives Alexander a bit of space and time and mental breathing room to pick up on the timing.
Yeah, it looks to me like Thornton he obviously has a strong habit of just throwing that left hand out.
Oh, I almost said it then. It almost seems like this is one of those times where a guy looks like he's having a little bit of success, and then the dude that you say has the power lands the power. And he's just spamming that right hand. He's going over the top. Southpaw through a big rear hand from that position then. Looks like he wants to loop those shots over the straight punches of Thornton.
Absolutely, and there's nothing worse when you're up against a power puncher when you don't get that respect from him and you let them start to snowball and get that confidence, just like Alexander's getting now. They just put their foot on the gas and you end up eating more.
Oh, huge shots! Thornton is broken! Oh man, he looked like a puppet just had the strings cut. Damn, it is exactly what we just said. Thornton was having some success. You sort of feel, hey, this guy's having some success in the striking department. Then the dude that you say has power lands the power.
Just like you said, absolutely.
Man, I've done it so many times. You're like, wow, this guy's actually doing well. And then boom. Gene Alexander just has that button. You press it and it's instant power.
I think, yeah, Thornton also had a very somewhat predictable rhythm with that left hand, and Alexander did a great job taking advantage of that.
Yeah, 100%. I think when we go to the replay, we'll definitely see that. What I found was what was interesting, what wasn't really working for Alexander was that he was backing out after he threw. And this time he decided to stay right in front of him. Boom, inside the punch. That was way too winged. Look at the elbow of Thornton, just far too on the outside and straight down the pipe. He rode the rails. Nice, tidy right hand, straight down the middle, and it sent Thornton crashing to the mat. And Thornton still getting medical attention. Big props to all our medical staff looking after our fighters. They're in very, very good and capable hands. Thornton seems to have his legs back under him. You love to see it. And Gene Alexander just magnanimous in victory. And can you blame him? That was stunning. Back into the winner's column is Gene Alexander, and these two boys hugging it out. Thornton seems to have all his faculties back together. And you love to see that, man. It's crazy that it could be so intense, so vicious to people, and then you see just the ultimate form of sportsmanship, especially after a finish like that.
All get set to make this one official. This bout brought to you with thanks to MMA Fight Store. Again, show your appreciation for both fighters getting into the cage here tonight. We make this one official, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes 47 of round number one. Your winner by knockout, and it goes to the red corner, Gene Alexander. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll grab a couple of words with our winner. Spectacular way to bring up victory tonight.
Thank you, I appreciate it. It's been a long journey back here, to be honest. People that know me, I was a top-ranked amateur, and then I suffered injuries, and yeah, long layoff, came back, had a bad fight, and then a really long layoff, so it means everything to be back and be consistent in here.
But I'm sure you never doubted you could do what you did tonight.
I'm very grateful, to be honest. I've got a great team. Training out of Ignite Martial Arts under Ryan Dunstan, my main teammate Sean Gauchi, my brother James, so I'm very grateful. Yeah, I'm very appreciative of all the support, family, friends, everyone. Yeah, I love you all, thank you.
The boys in commentary, Jake and Jaden, said, make no mistake, this man is a finisher. And you showed us why tonight.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that my record doesn't really replicate my skill set. I believe I'm a lot better than, well, 1-3 now, but I was 0-3. So hopefully I can rectify those losses eventually, but first things first, look after my body, get back in here ASAP and try and get 6 fucking brutal wins. So anyone, anywhere, anytime.
Well, we look forward to it. Enjoy tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you. Also shout out to Damo for having me. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Well done. So ladies and gentlemen, there he is. There's Gene Alexander.